is this shit that you're listening to? That bloody doof crap.
Yeah, doof. I like the beat when it goes doof. Untz,
candy to get. I want the bass that makes me wet. Dirty low frequencies, I want to feel inside of me. Big fat hot kick. Oh my god, I want that shit. I'm a hard bass slut. I want the sound, it gets me hot. Play the noise I can't get. I want the bass that makes me wet. Dirty low frequencies, I want to feel inside of me. Big fat hard kick. Oh my god, I want that shit. I'm a hard bass slut. I want the sound, it gets me hot. Play the noise I can't get. I want the bass that makes me wet. Dirty low frequencies, I want to feel inside of me. Big fat hard kick. Oh my god, I want that shit. I'm a hard bass slut. I want the sound, it gets me hot. Play the noise I can't get. I want the bass that makes me wet. Dirty low frequencies, I want to feel inside of me. Big fat hard kick. Big fat hard kick. Big fat hard kick. Big fat hard kick. Big fat hard kick.
Slut.
Bass slut. Big fat hard kick. Bass slut. Bass, 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 bass. Slut, 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 slut.
Slut.
I'm a hot bass slut. I want the sound that gets me hot. Play the noise I can't get. I want the bass that makes me wet. Dirty low frequencies, I want to feel inside of me. Big fat hot kick. Oh my god, I want that shit. I'm a hard bass slut. I want the sound, it gets me hot. Play the noise I can't get. I want the bass that makes me wet. Dirty low frequencies, I want to feel inside of me. Big fat hard kick. Oh my god, I want that shit. I'm a hot bass slut. I want the sound that gets me hot. Play the noise I can't get. I want the bass that makes me wet. Dirty low frequencies, I want to feel inside of me. Big fat hot kick. Oh my god, I want that shit. I'm a hard bass slut. Bass slut. Bass slut. Bass, 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 bass. I'm a hard bass slut. I want the sound that gets me hot. Play the noise I can't get. I want the bass that makes me wet. Dirty low frequencies, I want to feel inside of me. Big fat hard kick. Oh my god, I want that shit. I'm a hard bass slut. I want the sound that gets me hot. Play the noise I can't get. I want the bass that makes me wet. Dirty low frequencies, I want to feel inside of me. Big fat hard kick. Oh my god, I want that shit. Bass slut. Big fat hard kick. Bass slut.
me, speed has got me. The speed has got me bumping and jumping. It really feels like something. Can't deal with that feeling. Without my body wheeling, the bass makes me shake to the rhythm that takes me along. The speed has got me bumping and jumping. It really feels like something. Can't deal with that feeling. Without my body wheeling, the bass makes me shake to the rhythm that takes me along. The speed has got me. Without my body wheeling, the bass makes me shake to the rhythm that takes me along. The speed has got me bumping and jumping. It really feels like something. Can't deal with that feeling. Without my body wheeling, the bass makes me shake to the rhythm that takes me along. The speed has got me. loving me. And I'll always be loving you, loving me. Girl, you know it's easy to see. Loving you, loving me. And I'll always be loving you, loving me. La 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 la, la 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 la, la
You make me wanna move, you make my body sing, you make my ears ring. Oh, ba-doo-ba-doo, so feel it, change the groove. You know I'll always stay while I play the bass. Oh, ba-doo-ba-doo, you make me wanna move, you make my body sing, you make my ears ring. Oh, ba-doo-ba-doo, so feel it, change the groove. You know I'll always stay while I play the bass. Oh, ba-doo-ba-doo.
Sexy eyes, I'm gonna take you to paradise. Hey, my mind, look at me. You got me feeling free. Sexy eyes. Sexy my wish I had waited just another day and asked you to stay.
Extreme, fuel your body with adrenaline. Your mind will overload. Push yourself right to the limit up until your head explodes. Music always pounding, the lasers fill the place. The people that you see will bring a smile to your face. So get ready for a night that will take you on a trip. You're ready for a party with beat drop music. Beat drop, 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 beat drop. tonight up in a place of rave and dreams. You'll be taken on a journey to the maximum extreme. Fuel your body with adrenaline, your mind will overload. Push yourself right through the limit up until your head explodes. Music always pounding, but the lasers fill the place. The people that you see will bring a smile to your face. So get ready for a night that will take you on a trip. You're ready for a party with music. Extreme, fuel your body with adrenaline, your mind will overload. Push yourself right to the limit up until your head explodes. Music always pounding, the lasers fill the place. The people that you see will bring a smile to your face. So get ready for a night that will take you on a trip. You're ready for a party with just like in Pokemon. You'd be a Pika girl in the poker world. Yes, life would be so fun. I'd be a trainer boy and I would make the choice to go and search for you. I'd throw my Pokeball and I would catch them all. You'd be my Pikachu.
die, I'll be a real girl.
I want a hentai girl for me to make me happy. I want her so I can't stop using my hands every single day while watching anime. I pull her from my screen just like in my dreams. I want to feel her touch mainly on my crotch. I want my own hentai girl, and she would sing.
the girl of my dreams, all I want and everything I need. So beautiful and so happy, this Sek-C-Raver is the one for me. When I see her sing and dance, I can't help the feelings of romance. Fantasizing what we could be and hoping that one day she'll say to me,
I'll be the Sek-C-Raver, don't say maybe, 'cause tonight I'm gonna make you mine. I'll make your dreams all come true like you want to. I can be a fantasy tonight. I'll be the Sek-C-Raver, don't say maybe, 'cause tonight I'm gonna make you mine. I'll make your dreams all come true like you want to. I can be a fantasy tonight.
Say to me,
I'll be your Sek-C-Raver, don't say maybe, 'cause tonight I'm gonna make you mine. I'll make your dreams all come true like you want to. I can be your fantasy tonight.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are experiencing technical difficulties. Please stand by.
Is one you won't forget. It will get stuck in your head. If it does, then you can't blame me. Just like I said to Catchit. This song is one you won't forget. It will get stuck in your head. If it does, then you can't blame me. Just like I said to Catchit. Good, no, running all night, get like, Just like I said to Catchit. catchy.
I can be your girl. Hold, 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 hold. Happy with when you never be. You can catch you with a run. I get nothing can't you take to
In your head.
I wanna fly with you. I wanna take you above the stars. Oh, the moon looks bright and the sky looks clear. Oh, we start our love above ground zero. I'll fly with you. I'll always be right where you are. I'm not Superman, but one thing's clear. Oh, your love makes me a superhero. Makes me a superhero. Your love makes me a superhero. Your love makes me a superhero. Take you above the stars. Oh, the moon looks bright and the sky looks clear. Oh, we start our love above ground zero. I'll fly for you. I'll always be right where you are. I'm not Superman, but one thing's clear. Oh, your love makes me a superhero. I'll fly for you. I told you this right from the start. Please don't be scared, no, not when I'm little. I told you, baby, don't have no fear. No, I'll fly with you. I'll take you way above the stars. I'm not Superman, but one thing's clear. Your love makes me a superhero.
I can be your Lois Lane, I can be your Mary Jane. If you were the Joker, I can be your Harley Quinn. I'll be the one for you, you're my superhero. We can take it slow, be nice and easy. We can go fast like it might not last long. And I can be the one for you, you're my superhero.
me, butterflies going through me. And when I see her dancing, wanna take a chance in getting a little closer and maybe get to know her. I know this pretty Rave girl, always think about her. When she says hi to me, butterflies going through me. And when I see her dancing, wanna take a chance in getting a little closer. I know this pretty Rave girl, always think about her. When she says hi to me, butterflies going through me. And when I see her dancing, wanna take a chance in getting a little closer and maybe get to know her. I know this pretty Rave girl, always think about her. When she says hi to me, butterflies going through me. And when I see her dancing, wanna take a chance in getting a little closer and maybe get to know her. I know this pretty Rave girl, Rave girl, Rave girl, Rave girl. I know this pretty Rave girl, Rave girl, Rave girl, Rave girl, Rave girl, Rave girl. I know this pretty Rave girl, Rave girl, Rave girl, Rave girl, Rave girl. I know this pretty Rave girl, Rave girl, Rave girl. I know this pretty Rave girl, Rave girl, Rave girl. I know this pretty Rave girl, Rave girl, Rave girl. I know this pretty Rave girl, Rave girl. I know this pretty Rave girl, always think about her. When she says hi to me, butterfly going through me. And when I see her dancing, wanna take a chance in getting a little closer.
ついついそうじゃもってやめられる。
That is all.
Here, what are you doing, crack? What the fuck? That time I tried ecstasy. Whoa. Lois, this is not my Batman glass. bitch. What are you talking about? Just say Cool Whip. You put Cool Whip on pie. Pie tastes better with Cool Whip. Say whip, whip. Now say Cool Whip, Cool Whip, Cool Whip, Cool Whip, Cool Whip, Cool Whip. You're eating hair.
Was a fact.
Women are not people. They are devices built by the Lord Jesus Christ for our entertainment.